Joe and I met in 1968, and I know that's true because she told me it was that time. We met in a little church when her husband came in to be interim pastor, and my wife and children were attending there. And then sadly we lost touch of each other for a while. And then in the later golden years we found each other again. A mutual friend talked to me about the fact that they had just seen Joe some time ago, and that placed her in my mind, and I started thinking about her.
About 6 years ago, one evening, about 8 or 9 o'clock, I got this phone call, and it was none other than Chuck Erzman. And I remember thinking, he sounds just like he did 35 or 40 years ago.
Well, the first time I talked to her, I decided this would be a pretty nice thing for us to get together and provide companionship to each other.
We both kind of felt connected from the start, but we both kind of felt like we weren't necessarily pursuing marriage, but we just were looking for a good friend and someone to do things with, and I think really we were both kind of pretty much on the same page.
No, she was not on the same page at all. She was not interested, and even when I asked her to meet, she decided that the best answer would be no.
Evidently we kept calling because after a while, like 9 months later, I invited him over to my house for coffee on a Saturday morning, and we sat out in the back porch. It was in July, and just had another really good visit, and it went from there.
We started to date. Then next we went to the movies. Of course, she had to meet me at the movie theater. I couldn't pick her up. And then after that, we started to see each other regularly. She's very wise and she makes excellent decisions. And as evidence of that, she decided to marry me.
He's very caring and kind and polite and very respectful of me. And he's a lot of fun. Actually, I think he's the better cook.
I have to say that I'm the better cook because I want to tell you about my specialty. My specialty is cold meat sandwiches, chips, and water. And then when I really feel daring and bold and want to put on a splash, I actually add ice to the water. Choo! Neither one of us. We both love to eat, and we are very good at it.
I think he is. He likes to have his things separate on his plate, and to me it doesn't make that big a difference.
The husband should definitely be in charge of the remote, and I believe that should be part of the wedding vows.
Oh, that's a given. He will.
I'm afraid that might well be me because I'm a sharing person, and when I'm in misery, I like to share the misery.
I don't think either one of us are very big complainers. Probably him. Heavens no.
You don't have anything?
Not that I'll say.
The thing I want to tell you about, and please don't tell Joe, when she's at my house, it seems like she's so anxious to get home, and I've never understood that. So that is a serious complaint, and I'm glad she doesn't know about it. At my apartment, you don't have to do the dishes until they're stacked so high in the sink that you can't turn the faucet back around like this.
Take out the garbage. Oh, now that's a toughie.
There are certain questions that a wise man doesn't answer, and that's one of them.
You want to get us in trouble right away? Love and respect and commitment are my 3 words. And what do you think?
I think those same things. I'm going to expand just a little bit on respect.
Okay.
I think that's one of the most important things in a marriage. When you think about your partner, do it with respect. When you talk to them, do it with respect. And when you interact with them, do it with respect. And that, I think, is an excellent way of showing your love for another person.
I'd like to just say to you all that I'm so happy that you're here today to be with us. And thank you to my family for making the extra effort to get here. You've made my day by doing that, and made our day by doing that. And also to Chuck's family, to you all. I am so grateful for the way you have accepted me already, and for the good times we've had on holidays and other occasions as family. And so I just want you to know I appreciate you all, and I love you, and I'm just so happy we're all together today.
And I want to add my thanks also to all of you for the way that you've encouraged and supported our marriage. Family is so important to us, and frankly, if you had not been happy about us getting married, we would have thought seriously about not doing it, because you're that important to us. We want you to know that our marriage does not reflect at all upon our previous marriages. In fact, they were so good and so full of joy and comfort that we were motivated to try it again. And so that's one of the reasons that we're getting married. And it doesn't hurt that we love each other.
Not at all.
All right. If we're gonna do the kiss, we ought to. Can you cut that out?
Sure.
We need some practice.
But not from the camera.
No.